has never used the program before. Oh my gosh, wait, that's coming out. When is that coming out? In July? Build your first 3D platformer from zero. Okay, yeah, I gotta sign up for that one.
Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall on me.
Hi everyone, my name is Debbie and I talk about all things art. Today what we're going to be talking about is exploring Coloso. Coloso has been amazing and provided me with this opportunity to take a course and give you all direct feedback of my experience. Coloso is a learning platform for artists where you are taught by actual professionals in the field. They're mainly for animation, anime, manga. Just got so many incredible artists here basically sharing their secrets. For example, just looking on the main page, core skills and strategies for anime illustration, beyond reality, stylized scenes in Blender. So what I really love about these courses is it is for someone who has never used the program before. Oh my gosh, wait, that's coming out. When is that coming out? In July? Build your first 3D platformer from zero. Okay, yeah, I gotta sign up for that one. Teamed up with Colossal. Are allowing me to share some of my insights from this course. Monochrome illustration techniques, line, planes, and perspective. And if you don't know this artist, this illustrator, I've pulled up their Instagram and I have instantly started following them. Absolutely love their illustrations. Their ink drawings are just so detailed. Like, look at this one. Look at the necklaces. Look at the rib shirt. Oh gosh, I am just so ready to learn from them. So come with me on my journey to start taking this course, and I will be sharing my experiences. Stay tuned. Bye. So wow, I learned so much from this course, and I've only done 3 sections of part 1. So the first thing that I want to share is there are parts where if you are a beginner, this can be the course for you. And if you are intermediate or professional level when it comes to ink drawing and ink illustrations, this course can also be for you too. So I want to first talk to you a little bit about this piece that I'm showing you. This piece I actually started when I did a course by 1000 to come up with concept ideas for illustrations. I made a painting and I didn't really like the painting at the end of it. I actually don't even know where the painting is. I don't think I have a picture of it. Maybe for the next part I'll try and find a picture. But I really wanted to redo this particular image because I wasn't happy with it. And so I took the line art from that image. I redrew it. So I scanned it and brought it into Procreate. And after watching the first section of this course, it really got me thinking a lot about my line variation. And I have a lot more line variation now, but I've been noticing in a lot of webtoons are doing a lot more line variation and having thicker lines. And it's even noticeable in animes. But yeah, I really want to try varying my line thickness. And so what I wanted to do first was bring this into Procreate. And then after that, I was going to just highlight and circle some of the areas that I think really need some variation. And again, this is based off of the course that I took through Colossal. And so yeah, you can see me circling and circling and circling and circling. And okay, I'm just going to circle everything. So everything needs help. All right. So then what I decided to do afterwards was I printed out my line art and I just wanted to practice a couple of different times with my ink and nib, and I wanted to try experimenting with with changing and adjusting the lines, right? So this is what you see me. All right, y'all. So that wraps up this first portion of the course. I feel like I've learned a lot. This is going to be a pretty long series. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I truly feel like I have learned a lot in just an hour of taking this course. and it's gotten me back into ink drawing again. I've taken a bit of a break from ink drawing due to personal, through just focusing on my job, due to a lot of personal things going on, and it's just been really nice to put, ink to paper again and getting that feeling. I am definitely really rusty, hence the splatter of doom, but I am really excited to get back into this and hopefully turn this piece into something I really actually like, because I actually do think the concept is really cool and I want to pursue it more. So maybe in the next video I'll talk a little bit more about the concept behind this piece, as well as sharing with you some more techniques, and as well as sharing with you the next step of this process to make this piece even better. See you in the next video. Bye!